Well, hey everyone, thanks so much for tuning in to this episode of the Allstar Purchasing Connection podcast. My name is Seth Haga. I'm on the purchasing side at Allstar. Got a great episode for you today with a great guest. We've got Alli Keener with me. She's on the Allstar team with me and even on the purchasing team with me as well. So really excited, Alli, to have you on this episode.
Happy to be here, Seth. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, to get us started, it may be good, Alli, if we can just do a quick snapshot of a little bit about who you are. So, where you're from, a little bit about your family, maybe what you enjoy doing outside of work.
Yeah. Well, Seth, I was born and raised here in Lexington, Kentucky. I'm a Western Kentucky University Hill topper, much like yourself. So Go Tops. And I returned to Lexington after that to start my career after college. Outside of work, I really just enjoy spending time with my husband, Dan, and my son, Calvin, who's about to turn 2 years old here very soon. We really love any kind of outdoor activities. We stay pretty active, whether it's just throwing Calvin in the jogging stroller after work to go for a run or spending time at the pool in the summer. And our favorite is a good beach vacation.
Yeah, everybody likes a beach vacation. Yeah, there's been a couple times I remember y'all just moved, but I remember you lived pretty close by. We'd see y'all running out as a family, out doing a jog across the neighborhood, and that was awesome.
Yeah, put Calvin outside, and he's a happy boy.
Well, so you said he's about to turn 2, so you've been a parent now for almost 2 years. What's been your favorite part about being a parent to Calvin?
I'd say my favorite part about being Calvin's mom is probably just being with him when he experiences all types of new things. We recently took him to see Santa, and he actually calls Santa Ho-Ho. So with everything going on right now, of course, he wasn't able to sit in Santa's lap, but he waved at him from a distance, through the plexiglass, and it was just so magical for him and to see it through his eyes. And I really just look forward to doing all of Calvin's firsts with him.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's got to be really exciting. Well, shifting gears a little bit towards the Allstar side of things, can you give us a little bit about, your background at Allstar, how long you've been with the company and the different roles you've had while you've been here?
Yeah, so I've been with Allstar since May of 2015, so about 5.5 years now. I started out on the purchasing team from the beginning as a purchasing analyst, and now I'm the category manager of the facility supplies category. I recently completed my CPSM, which is Certified Professional in Supply Management, in June, and that was just a professional goal I had and worked on for a couple of years.
Well, congratulations on getting your CPSM. That's awesome. So you're now in the category manager role at Allstar. So can you expand a little bit on what does that role mean exactly as far as your day-to-day responsibilities at Allstar?
Yeah, I focus on working with our suppliers in the facility supplies category and basically just negotiating contracts that will provide our members a better deal than they could get out there on their own independently. And we do that through utilizing our group purchasing power of all the members. My goals, I would say, and how I measure success really depend on a couple of things. First, we work to achieve greater savings for our members. So we're always working to increase that percentage, whatever that average percentage may be. And then we also want to increase the amount of members that participate in each program, because that is, of course, going to increase the savings for all the members altogether.
Right. And you've mentioned facility supplies. That's the category you manage. It's one of the 5 that we offer to our members. Can you give a high-level overview of just what all does facility supplies at Allstar? What does that entail?
Yeah, this category includes items on the indirect side of purchasing that our members use in their facilities pretty much every day. And at Allstar, we divide it into 6 different family groups. The first is cleaning and sanitation chemicals, which is pretty self-explanatory. We also have a uniform program, an MRO program, which is maintenance, repair, and operations type items. We also have a forklift program, a program for refrigeration equipment, and also just a general family group, which is energy procurement, office supplies, milk crates. So we pretty much cover everything in the facility supplies category.
Yeah, it's pretty all encompassing. So for members that, do participate in these programs, what's the value that they typically, gain from that? Is there a standard percentage of savings that they can expect to receive, or what's it like, working with suppliers through those programs? What does that look like?
Yeah, I'd say our members on average see savings from 10 to 15%, whether that be through hard line item savings or discounted payment terms, year-end rebates, or maybe even vendor consolidation. So I've facilitated RFQs for members that have gone from close to maybe 10 suppliers in one category all the way down to just 2 or 3 suppliers. And so we know that saves the member time and money just through that vendor consolidation alone.
Okay. So if, I'm an All-Star member listening to this and I decide, this sounds like something I'd be interested in doing and reviewing my facility supplies through All-Star, what can they expect that process to look like and just doing that review with us?
Yeah, we'll take the member through what we call our purchasing assessment process. So we ask the member to provide us as much purchasing data as possible. We typically look at the past 12 months. All-Star then takes the data, reviews it, form RFQ with our suppliers and other suppliers as needed. And in the end, we're going to present the member with what we call an executive summary of our findings and recommendations. And we really just want to make it as easy as possible for you to achieve those savings and get connected to our suppliers. So if you're a member listening to this and you're interested in reviewing this category, you can simply reach out to your business development manager to get the process started.
Okay. Well, Alli, thanks so much for hopping on this episode of the podcast, and thanks to all the listeners out there that tuned in. If you heard something that you'd like to learn more about, reach out to us at podcast@allstarpurchasing.com, or you can reach out to your business development manager at Allstar. Just for general updates at Allstar, this podcast is a great place to go, but also be sure that you go and follow us on LinkedIn. We post a lot of good content there as well for you to follow. And other than that, we'll see you next time. Thanks again for tuning in.